things are not going well, you know. People are like angry at each other.
You want peace, we want justice.
Civil disobedience is not constitutionally protected free speech.
I don't think that the police should be involved like this.
The big story at 5, ongoing pro-Palestinian protests at college campuses across the nation are reaching the boiling point.
Protesters at the UCLA campus in Los Angeles clashing with police overnight. Police tearing down an encampment after violence there, using smoke bombs, rubber bullets, clearing a barricaded area. Police making over 200 arrests, and this is what is left after that clearing. Today, President Biden speaking on the issue, defending the right to protest, but not the right to break the law.
I understand people have strong feelings and deep convictions. In America, we respect the right and protect the right for them to express that. But it doesn't mean anything goes. It needs to be done without violence, without destruction, without hate, and within the law.
Here at home, the pro-Palestinian encampment at GW remains in place despite calls for the mayor and D.C. police to shut it down.
Fox 5's Bob Barnard live at GW with the latest tonight. Bob?
Hey there, Marina and Jim. Yes, we're in the middle of the encampment here. This is University Yard, and it's kind of like we've seen in the last couple of nights. They're having like sit-ins where they're learning from professors about what it is they're here to do, what is it that they want their message to be. It has been peaceful. Right over here to the right, you'll see there's a D.C. Councilmember, Robert White, speaking with some of the student protesters. We agreed to interrupt here for a second. Thanks, guys, very much. Councilmember White, thanks very much. At-large councilmember here in the district. Why did you want to be here, and what do you think of what you're seeing so far?
I wanted to walk in by myself just to see for myself what's happening in this protest encampment, so I have my own view different from anybody else's narrative. And what I've seen is, not surprisingly, it's students, young leaders who see with very clear eyes the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, babies losing their lives, elderly people being killed indiscriminately, starvation, things that you just can't justify. And they're angry not to the exclusion of what happened to Israel on October 7th, but in addition to it, these are young people who I think see with clearer eyes than many of us who have been jaded over time the ideas of right and wrong, and they're calling wrong wrong, and I respect it.
What do you say to the calls for the city government, you're on the city council, for the mayor, the police chief, to shut this down?
Why would we shut down a peaceful protest on a college campus? If there is any place that should be the gathering ground for democratic discussion, it is our universities. And so I'm looking around. I don't see anti-Semitism. I don't see violence. I see peaceful protests. And that's the thing that I think our universities need to accept.
Thank you very much, Councilmember White. Nice to see you, sir. Thank you. And guys, I want to show you a piece of video from earlier today. In the 11 o'clock hour today, just about 2 blocks from here, there was a pro-Israel rally here at GW. Maybe 200 people, mostly students from around the D.C. region. American University, Georgetown, University of Maryland were representative. Some alumni, some professors. Obviously, it was peaceful, but they were saying, look, we have seen signs of anti-Semitism on our campus in the past week. We stand to support Israel. You'll hear from some of those students, those pro-Israel students, and also U.S. Senator Rick Scott, a Republican of Florida, who attended that rally. That's coming up at 6 o'clock, guys.
All right, thank you, Bob. Live for us tonight at GW University. Let's take you to our Fox 5 Live Instable question. Should the GWU encampment be cleared? This has drastically changed throughout the last 2 hours that it's been up. Right now, about a split here as to if it should be cleared. At about 3 o'clock, it was 93% voting yes. So you can see a shift in the votes. Continue to vote throughout the hour. Fox5DC.com/Instable.